At the outset, on the eve of second raising day of YIL, I extend my wishes to all of you. Yantra India Limited, though, is a budding corporate entity, but with the legacy of more than 2 centuries in the field of manufacturing military grade hardware and capacity and capability from home to tomb for the manufacturing of special grade steel and high grade airworthiness aluminum manufacturing up and downstream, casting facility and manufacturing of non-ferrous cups and cartridge cases. With changing scenarios since inception of Yantra India Limited, it is mandated to gear ourselves to not only meet our traditional customers such as Army, Navy, and Air Force, but also to venture into domestic and international market. Journey for Yantra India Limited in last 2 years was certainly not a cakewalk, but with guidance of CMD Rajupuri sir and able guidance of Yantra India Limited Board of Directors, YIL has made its mark presence felt in not only domestic market but also in international arena. To discuss the journey of last 2 years, challenges faced, and way forward, we have with us eminent speakers Shri R.D. Barma sir, AGM Ordnance Factory Ambassador, and young budding officer Shri Dhirendra Kumar, DGM from Ordnance Factory Dum, and special invitees GMs from YIL units. So to start with, I invite one of our GM to throw light on exploration of business growth in Yantra India Limited. Thank you, sir, for your valuable inputs in the journey of business growth of Yantra India Limited. So to start with our panel discussion, may I request Sri Barma sir. Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
So you've been associated with functioning when we were part of Ordnance Factory Board, and now in Yantra India Limited as a corporate entity. Please share your views, sir, with change in scenario and challenges faced in this transformation. Barma sir, please.
Thank you, Pranil, for giving me opportunity to speak on this occasion. First of all, I take this opportunity to extend my warm wishes to the cross-section of employees of YIL family on the eve of second raising day of Yantra India Limited. Concerning to your question, it may be worth mentioning that there is a sea change in the present working environment with that of working in erstwhile wavy, right from bottom to top. If I look down the memory line, though the transaction to corporate business appears to be smooth, but the transformation of cultural changes by breaking traditional working environment into viable commercial entity was a very big challenge to conquer. In this regard, I must acknowledge the positive step taken by our respected board of directors, headed by our visionary CMD, Sri Rajiv Puri sir, such as implementing very realized system and aggressive marketing, the fruits of which are now very much visible in our growth part of organization. Earlier, as part of the government department, we are not truly concerned about the profitability, but now, being a corporate entity, economic viability is the end goal for survival. The challenges that we are facing today are providing adequate workload to all our production units uniformly. Secondly, cost competitiveness and the limited scope of marketability of our products. Also, one of the most challenging problems is the engagement of our workforce that we inherited from our parent organization. But now, to overcome many of the above challenges, we have taken many measures like strategic marketing, outsourcing of non-core activities, product development and diversification. And I am happy to say in this last 2 years, we have a commendable work on this diversification, and we are gaining now as an exponential manner. Now, Mr. Pranil, I would like to know from you, as you are looking after corporate marketing at headquarter level, that is how YIL have entered into global market so aggressively in short period of time. Mr. Pranil, please.
Yes, sir. To start from the scratch, though niche in the field of marketing and export, I must thank our able board of directors guidance. Sir, we first reach out to various defense attaches worldwide, sharing our product profile for any leads in international market. Secondly, we onboarded various channel partners from the list of channel partners of erstwhile Ordnance Factory Board. Then converting the leads into purchase orders was challenging, but we at headquarters overcome it. We sir initially started cautiously and sets various standard operating procedures. Grabbing small orders and delivering it successfully has gained huge confidence not only on ourselves but faith and confidence reimposed on us by global customers in the form of repeated bulk orders. Sir, I am very glad to inform you as an outcome of above strategic policies, our export order book in 22-23 was around 35 crore, whereas our domestic order book was around 350 crores, sir. Whereas for the current financial year, our export order book has rose from 35 crore to 260 crores, and our domestic order book rose from 350 crore to around more than 650 crores, sir. And not only that, we also have received export orders and domestic orders for the next financial year to the tune of 600 crores, sir. So it was challenging task for us, but we have made things possible here at Yantra India Limited. So moving forward, sir, I would like to ask our budding officer, Sri Dhirendra Kumar from Ordnance Factory Damdam. Dhirendra, from you, I would like to know what should be our long-term business strategies and how you envisage a new business model for Yantra India Limited. Dhirendra Kumar, please.
That to a young and very least experienced person like me, and I will try to make some sense, but if I fail, then forgive me. I would like to answer your question, sir, in three parts. In the first part, I will be discussing where. So by design, factories at YIL are at the bottom of the value chain. We are making metal, converting this metal into components and assemblies, sub-assemblies, and thereafter we are supplying to our lead integrator. So as we are adding very less value to the product or total cost of ownership. In second part, I would like to share some challenges. What we have some challenges. The major challenges what I see is that we are mostly dependent on one single customer. Our 2/3 of the supplies goes to one customer. Second major challenge is that we are in kind of commodity business, which is driven by demand and supply. During the good cycle, our business will be very great, but during the bad cycle, our business will do bad. Third point is that, sir, as in this business, manufacturing of hardware, there is no entry barrier. So anybody can enter in our business and can dampen the business prospect. Fourth one is that, sir, we have very few exclusive technologies and products which is our own and cannot be replicated by any other. So due to this less exclusivity, there is a high chance that anybody, any enterprises can take our business. Fifth one is that as we are at the bottom of the value chain, we are adding very less value, but we are paying huge wage bill. So due to all these things, we have very less pricing power to how to address this problem or challenges. So our roadmap should be we should aspire to be a lead integrator rather than only a component or sub-assembly manufacturer. We should have to move in supply chain from component manufacturer to final lead integrator. For example, HAL is a lead integrator which has an operating profit margin of 25%, which is great for any industry. Uh, so we can also aspire to be like that. We have to integrate all the system, subsystem, and then we should aspire to supply to the end customer. Second thing, by our basically business design is based on the make to order. Basically, we get order and then we make these components and sub-assembly and then supply to the customer. So we should have to move from make to order to make to stock, and we should have to keep some minimum stock ready whenever there is a requirement, so that will give advantage for early supply. Third one is, since we don't have very exclusive technologies, so we have to acquire more and more TOTs. These TOTs will enable us to enhance our competitive edge. Next thing, there are a lot of emerging futuristic defense technology, which at present, which we are not in that business. We should have to form joint venture with various OEM for TOT transfers and joint venture for joint production. Fifth one is that we have to focus on customer diversification, and I am happy to share in last 2-3 years our company has done a great job by diversifying our product profile and customer profile. We have really doing great, but we have to keep on doing. Next thing, I just want to say one innovative way to acquire more business and more we can add more value to our product, that is called PaaS, product as a service. Till now we are procuring material and making the product and supplying to the lead integrator. If we try to capture entire cost of the total cost of ownership, then our value addition will be higher and we would be in better competitive we have a better competitive advantage. So I just want to say we should have to think about, you don't have to sell our product only, we have to sell entire cost of ownership like Tesla and other great companies are doing. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Dhiren. Let me tell you, in last 1 year at Yantra India Limited, we have signed various MOUs. We've been doing joint ventures with foreign OEMs as well. And uh, uh, to support this, I would like to ask Burma sir, please throw some light on the success story of the development and delivery of some new products that we have recently inducted in the profile of Yantra India Limited for the export as well as for civil market. Burma sir, please.
Yeah. Thank you, Pranil. As you have said, I can tell you a few examples of what we have conceived, developed, and delivered in the last 2 years. Like in the previous year, we had a foreign inquiry for the supply of 155 artillery cell of NATO family, that is L15A1 variant. Though we are expertise in manufacturing similar ammunition, but this variant was quite new and different from other regular products in terms of design and manufacturing. And that special techniques and customized machineries were not available to us. However, because of the urgency expressed by the foreign customers who had to conceive it and deliver it in very short period of time, we are pleased to have a dynamic team here in YIL, and with their concerted effort, we could develop the pilot lots and offer them for their exhaustive quality audits within short period of time. And in the first go itself, they gave us their bulk production clearance. And I'm very proud to say that we are the only established manufacturer and supplier of this product in India till today. However, there are many hurdles standing in front of us for mass production. Firstly, the steel grade required for this product was not available in India, and the leading manufacturers like Steel Authority and the other private players had to face a lot of difficulties developing it. Secondly, as many new machining operations were required for this said products, we also face the challenges of developing customized tools, fixtures, machineries, and also expertise. Nevertheless, with a motivated workforce we could succeed in fulfilling the customer need in terms of quality, quantity, and timely delivery. As a result, we're getting repeated orders and we're fully booked for the next year too. It is also true for the railway axle from Indian Railways and repeat the similar history. Initially, we have to back a lot of effort for getting the orders, but today's current situation is that we have a, if not precisely, more than 550 crores of order in hand. And not only that, we're also working on collaboration with various PSOs and also with the private players like Hindalco and all, so that we can diversify our product and give some collaborative effort in this direction for Indian defense and aerospace requirement of high-end aluminum alloys. Yes, please.
One of the diversification that also took place in the field of cartridge case. So I would request one of our GM Ordnance Factory Ambernath to please throw a light on the development, diversification of the product and the success story of Yantra India Limited.
Good morning and greetings from Ordnance Factory Ambernath, a unit under the newly formed DPSU Yantra India Limited. Ordnance Factory Ambernath is one of the 8 units under Yantra India Limited, engaged primarily in manufacturing of brass components like cups for small arms ammunition and cartridge cases for medium and high caliber ammunition. These components and cartridge cases are supplied to different units of Munitions India Limited, which then converted into ready-to-use ammunition for Indian Armed Forces as well as center and state, police and paramilitary forces. Besides brass components, Ordnance Factory Ambernath has also been engaged in manufacturing of various aluminium-based products and profiles for the defense industry in the country. There was another challenge before us regarding diversification. Diversification of our products, diversification in the sense of entering new markets, and diversification also in the sense of contributing to our Honorable Prime Minister's vision of an Atmanirbhar Bharat. Talking of Atmanirbhar Bharat, we have been successful in supplying products to 2 units of Armored Vehicles Nigam Limited, that is Ordnance Factory Medak and Heavy Vehicles Factory AWEIL. The items which they had been till then procuring from the OEM based in a foreign country. Our diversification efforts of entering new markets, especially those in the foreign countries, were also successful when we got our first ever export order from European market during the year 2022. And the effort was so successful that during the current year, we have got a repeat order. These are items which we had not been producing earlier. So you can say it was a combination of R&D plus immediate manufacturing. The customer was so happy with our record keeping, the systems which he wanted to verify to ensure that the quality of the product which he was buying from us, he was very appreciative of our record keeping and also the kind of quality we had maintained in the items being supplied to them. At Ordnance Factory Ambernath, we are confident of a steady growth in the domestic market as well as in the export market during the coming years. Towards end, I must say, long live Ordnance Factory Ambernath and long live Yantra India Limited. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Now, may I please request CMD sir to show the employees of Yantra India Limited his vision and way forward for the better growth, sustained growth of Yantra India Limited. Thank you, sir. So, at the fag end of this today's panel discussion, I thank you all the eminent panel members, Shri Barma sir, dear Dhirendra Kumar, for your valuable views, valuable inputs, and I hope with the capacity and capability immensely present across the Yantra India Limited and the dynamic leadership and thorough technocrat officers, the path of Yantra India Limited and its business growth is filled with success stories. Thank you.
Thank you, Pranay, for inviting us. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
Namaskar. This is Nitin Agrawal, Director Unisource YIL Limited. I would like to take this opportunity to congratulate the whole team of Yantra India Limited for their second raising day. We have been associated with YIL for more than 1.5 years, and I should say we are very pleased with this relationship. Under the able guidance of CMD Sir Shri Rajiv Puri, the way Yantra India Limited team has performed, it is beyond imaginations. Their agility, problem-solving skills, and the zeal to develop new products and the vision of making YIL as one of the best DPSUs in India is really an inspiration. From the whole team of Unisource, I wish all the very best to Yantra India Limited, to all its factories and people. And what I can say is, from our side, as Unisource, we shall leave no stone unturned to bring more and more business with more new products so that we both can grow together and we can take Yantra to the world in best places and build a brand which is unimaginable. Jai Hind.
Good morning, team Yantra India Limited. Happy to note that tomorrow we will have, that is October 1st, Yantra India Limited will be celebrating second Raising Day. So in this connection, I was asked to share a few words about our relationship with Yantra India Limited. I'm happy to know that Foundation Forge is forging a very strong relationship from the day one Yantra India Limited was formed. The first management level engagement we happened on that day, and in the last 3 years, the business to Yantra India Limited has grown at the rate of 30% per year. As on today, in the last 2.5 years, we have placed an order worth of 180 tons of forged stock worth almost 16 to 18 crores, and similar quantity is work in progress. And both of us and other private industry are working with Ministry of Defence, MOD, to become independent of foreign sources in the area of aerospace aluminium grades. Approximately there are about rationalized 38-40 grades are there, mostly half Russian, half Western, and every grade is an opportunity and every grade is a responsibility for Yantra India Limited, because going forward we would like to stop importing and start exporting. I am committed from HAL side to associate with Yantra India Limited in developing these forging stocks. Also, HAL requires various forms like flats, plates, clads, wires, etc., which we all are regularly discussing. It's a great opportunity to all of us to work together. I am committed from our side with the help of CEMILAC and DGAQA. We will help Yantra India Limited to develop as many grades of aluminium grades that are required as a mandated requirement. Looking forward to forge a very good relationship, business relationship, particularly with Yantra India Limited. I wish team Yantra India Limited a great success in the coming years. Thank you and good luck. Thank you very much.
मैं एडवांस वेपन्स एंड इक्विपमेंट इंडिया लिमिटेड की तरफ से यंत्रा इंडिया लिमिटेड को उनके स्थापना दिवस की बहुत बहुत शुभकामनाएं देता हूं। यंत्रा इंडिया लिमिटेड ने स्थापना दिवस के बाद में अभी पिछले 2 वर्षों में काफ़ी प्रगति की है और अपने DPSU को बहुत अच्छी तरह से इस्टेब्लिश किया है और जिन उद्देश्यों के लिए इस DPSU को इस्टेब्लिश किया था उसको बहुत अच्छी तरह से उन्होंने हासिल किया है। यंत्रा इंडिया लिमिटेड ने प्रोडक्टिविटी का बहुत एक्सीलेंट एग्जाम्पल सेट किए हैं और सारे वर्कमैन और सारे लेवल के एम्प्लॉयज़ को अच्छी तरह से मोटिवेट करके एक बहुत अच्छा मोमेंटम जनरेट किया है, जिसके फलस्वरूप उनका जो आउटपुट है वो 2 गुना से भी ज़्यादा हो गया है और उनका ऑर्डर बुक भी काफ़ी अच्छी लेवल पे आ चुका है। मैं उनको और उनके सभी कर्मचारियों को बहुत बहुत शुभकामनाएं और सुनहरे भविष्य के लिए शुभकामनाएं देता हूँ। धन्यवाद।